Being rich might seem like the dream, but I'm about to show you why it won't bring you true happiness. Did you know that studies show money can't buy happiness? It's a surprising statistic, but it seems to hold true across different cultures and backgrounds. While we often think that being rich will solve all our problems, the reality is a bit different. So what's the deal? Despite what society often tells us, being rich doesn't guarantee happiness. Today, we're diving into this intriguing concept and exploring why having a lot of money might not bring the joy we think it will. Stick around as we unpack this idea and look at some wisdom from the Bible, too. Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room, the common misconception that wealth equals fulfillment. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with messages that if we just had more money, our lives would be better. Think about social media. Everyone flaunting their luxurious lifestyles, designer clothes, and fancy cars. It can make you feel like happiness is just a paycheck away. But here's the kicker. Those societal pressures create a dangerous cycle of chasing wealth while neglecting the deeper sources of joy and contentment in life. Many people end up feeling empty, lost, and confused, thinking they should be happier because they have all these things. Now let's take a step back and look at what the Bible has to say about this. In the book of Ecclesiastes, King Solomon, who had immense wealth, famously stated, "I have seen all the things that are done under the sun. All of them are meaningless, a chasing after the wind." This perspective highlights that material wealth can often lead to a sense of emptiness. Furthermore, in Matthew 6:19-21, it's written, "Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." These teachings encourage us to focus on spiritual wealth, relationships, and experiences, rather than just accumulating material possessions. They remind us that true fulfillment comes from nurturing our inner selves and connecting with others, rather than simply stacking up cash. Let me share a quick personal story that really encapsulates this message. A few years ago, I was in a pretty decent job making good money. I thought that if I just worked harder and earned more, I'd be happier. But as I climbed the corporate ladder, I found myself more stressed, lonely, and unfulfilled. It wasn't until I took a step back, simplified my life, and focused on my relationships and personal passions that I truly started to find joy. I realized that happiness isn't about how much you have. It's about appreciating the little things and the people around you. That revelation changed everything for me, and it aligns perfectly with those biblical teachings about the emptiness of worldly wealth. So what have we learned today? Wealth and happiness are not the same thing. Chasing money can lead us down a path of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Instead, we should focus on what truly matters: our relationships, our experiences, and our inner peace. Remember, as the Bible reminds us, it's not about what we have, but about the love and joy we cultivate in our lives that truly counts. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you view the relationship between wealth and happiness? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you want to explore this topic further, don't forget to check out my other videos on finding joy in life beyond material possessions. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.